Hello again, Internet. Welcome back to another edition of Eric's Corner with the word of the not so wise. Um, Today, I'm going to discuss our 40-hour work week that's brought to you by Henry Ford from back in the Industrial Revolution, all that good stuff. So we typically work 5 8-hour days. So it gives you all of 2 days off. So you're working 5 out of 7 days. Pretty awful. I mean, I'm not telling you guys any new information. I'm just I'm segueing into what I'm talking about here. Um, I would really like to see it to become standard to work 4 10s. Just having 2 days off a week is just not enough time because your first day off you worked yesterday, your second day off you work tomorrow. Well, that's absolutely horrible to have hanging over your head, really, versus the 3 day weekend. You got whether it's Friday or Monday that you take extra, you either have you have a center day where you didn't work yesterday, you don't work tomorrow. Back when I was clearing bomb ranges, we worked 4 10s because it just made more sense because you get a lot more done in a 10-hour day. You got to rig up, you got to break down. It was great because I was making per diem. Oftentimes I was making $100 a day, so I made $300 on my weekend. So I was raking in the dough. There's a local shop I take my pickups to. I know what you're going to say, like, oh, I thought you're Mr. Shit Hot Mechanic. Well, I've got my limits. I've got stuff that most of the time just don't have time to do, or, I don't have a tire machine, for example. But they work Tuesday through Friday, and I really feel it reflects highly in their work. I spent tens of thousands of dollars having them fix things for me and install things and so on and so forth. And I just really feel it reflects the quality of their work. I've lived back here for a lot of years, well, almost 3 years now, and I have yet to hear any complaints about them. Oh, they screwed me, etc. Don't go to them. So when I was building the GMOS Snooks this last spring, we started doing 5/8s because we had to kind of see where we were going to be. And Justin was hoping not to pay us a shit ton in overtime. Well, we did that for about 3 weeks and almost immediately had to go to 4 10s or I'm sorry, 5 10s. And just in the 10-hour day switch doing the same project, the amount more that we got done was just incredible. Like the first 4 or 5 days, I was like, holy shit, I felt like I was getting twice as much done in a day. And anything where you're working construction where you have to get out all your tools, you got to get rigged up. Well, the first half hour and last half hour or more of the day is usually completely wasted. Well, you just upped your production, so that should be attractive to employers. You can still be open Monday through Friday, just have half the crew be off Monday, half be off Friday. And then when I was building the super picker, we went to 5/12s and then 6/12s and 7/12s. And then, of course, when we went from, doing a whole, 4 hours over your regular 8-hour day, yeah, we got so much done. And I'd really like to see people try it. Doing construction now, we talked about having a crew do it, but it's just really hard for the logistics of what we're doing. We're spread so thin and we're jumping around to projects. A lot of times we end up leaving early because it's like, well, we're kind of out of materials or we're a stop and spot. This has to dry before we can continue. We can't make dust, whatever the case may be. But I'd really encourage companies to go to a 4 10 schedule. I think it'd be great for everybody's mental health. Um, even schools. The school system's already failing completely. So let's just cut it back 8 hours a week. Let's just go 4/8s, and then the teachers can do a 4 10. Um, extend the school year maybe a week on either side. Actually, don't even do that. Just leave it the way it is. Even if the homework load is a little higher, you have a whole extra day off, and if you can discipline yourself to do so, spread your work through the 3-day weekend. Youth can have a job, just one day a week that way, and still have a couple days off. For example. So I don't think my channel isn't anywhere near close enough to reaching enough ears to where this is going to really make a difference. But, share it, comment. If you're an employer, let me know what you think. I know it boosts production, which should be attractive to an employer. And, as employees, let's, work 4 out of 7 days instead of 5 out of 7. You're only working barely over half the time. People are like, oh, how do you work 5 days in a row? And then you have 2 days to decompress and relax. It's like, well, you're not relaxing. You're doing laundry. You're catching up on shit because I mean, I get home after, doing construction now. You're only doing an 8-hour day, but usually I don't really have the energy to come out and start a project out in the shop and get anything done. So, I mean, I try really hard to spend a little bit of time out here, but then I miss time with the kids. And then on the weekends, I jump back and forth and I'm playing catch up. So, something to think about. Spread the word and let's see if we can't do something. I think it'd be a lot healthier for us as a society. You'll still get your um, um, your overtime at, if you work that 5th day or whatever the case. So anyway, thank you for joining me on Eric's Corner. You know what to do. If you like my channel, smash that subscribe button and, share it. I've gotten almost no shares. So I don't know. Maybe my channel sucks, but who knows? So anyway, happy Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving special. So enjoy your next, 3 days off. Hopefully you got them and, use them wisely. Make some investments or something. So have a good day.